whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, everyone just calm down. Calm down. Listen. Don't know what they're here for. And how about this? We negotiate this peacefully. I know this seems a little tense, but I've got something for you that I hope means we can all live in peace. This is for you.
Well, we're screwed.
Back in 2014, the Lego Movie came out and it proved all of its doubters wrong. It was not the cynical cash grab everyone thought it was going to be. Instead, we got a funny, charming, and heartwarming, awesome piece of stop-motion animation. And now, after years of waiting, we finally got the sequel, and it is great! Picking up immediately after the events of the original film, it addresses the cliffhanger ending that movie ended with, and like Incredibles 2, it puts it to good use. But it does one thing Incredibles 2 didn't: make it central to the story! I remember being so disappointed that the whole thing with the Underminer in Incredibles 2 was just something for the beginning of the movie and then completely forgotten. Here, it is core to the plot. The aliens from planet Duplo have devastated the Lego world, turning it into a parody of Mad Max. And now they're in a desperate situation where they have to travel into the wider parts of their universe and basically stop the apocalypse. And it's just fantastic. This setting leads to seeing so much more of their universe, and it allowed the animators to get creative with all these different settings and set pieces for the plot as it goes on. And the characters are just as likeable as they were back in 2014. Emmett is still played by Chris Pratt, who gives a good performance as him, and we do see a few new characters thrown into the mix. A particular highlight is Rex, this guy who's a giant parody of Chris Pratt's movie roles. And he also ties into a great theme that the movie explores with a great deal of nuance: growing up or staying young. Specifically, the movie explores how this theme is portrayed in media, with how a lot of mature stuff is often just gritty, gruff, and violent, and stuff that's often just thrown away as kiddie, is colourful, bright, and cheerful. But it actually does explore how you kind of need both these things in order for life to be good. Like, in particular, like how not everything is going to be awesome and sometimes things are going to be bad, but you just need to keep moving forward. And as I said before, it's presented with nuance so both adults and kids can get the message and enjoy it on equal levels. Plus, it just leads to some fantastic parodies and some great jokes. Though not all the jokes hit the mark, I hate to say. In particular, there's a reference to Die Hard where Wildstar runs into Lego Bruce Willis, and it's just really out of nowhere, to be honest. In fact, now that I also think about it, the music as well isn't that great either. It's still well made, but nothing is really going to stick with you. Like, there's even a new version of Everything is Awesome, and it's just so weak. I have to confess, I really did not enjoy the music as much as I did as in the first film. But if nothing else, at least there are these two musical sequences that are just fantastic. Even though the songs won't stick with you, at least those two sequences will above everything else. When it's all said and done, Lego Movie 2 is the sequel we deserve, but you do have to wonder why it took so long for us to get it. In between this and the first film, what we got instead was just like Lego Batman and Lego Ninjago, which were good movies in their own right, but really paled in comparison to the first film and now the sequel. And you can't help but wonder whether or not that has actually put a damper on excitement for this, because I did not see a lot of people in the cinema when I saw it. But hey, if you're someone who's interested in checking it out, I can say this: go see it, it's worth seeing. Whether you saw it alone like me, or you got kids and you want to keep them entertained, it's good for both situations. So yeah, Lego Movie 2, definitely check it out.
Hey, thanks for watching this video all the way through. That makes you a very awesome person, and do you know what would make you even more awesome? If you also liked and subscribed to the channel. Now for the next movie reviews, I've got ones for Us and Brie Larson's directorial debut Unicorn Store, and for upcoming game reviews, I'm going to be taking a look at Generation Zero and World War Z. I've got all that and so much more in the pipeline, so as usual, stick around.